Hey 207, I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm back to read the last chapter of The Littles. Where we left off, the Littles were trying to get rid of the cat in the house. They didn't like the cat and they wanted it gone. So they were trying to get the Newcombs to think that the cat was bad. So they were making a mess, they were tipping over the milk, they were breaking the lamps to try and get the Newcombs to think that the cat was making a big mess. But then Tom had a new idea. Tom thought that maybe they could just become friends with the cat, so the cat wasn't no longer a problem. So we're going to read chapter 11 to see if his plan works. All right, let's get started. Chapter 11. They found the cat in the cellar. She was sleeping near the stairs. Mr. and Mrs. Little and the children stood by the trap door under the stairs. They all held onto the end of the yarn. Mr. Little rolled the yarn towards the cat. The cat opened one eye as the yarn went past her nose. Her paw shot out. She batted the ball of yarn. The yarn rolled to a stop in front of the trap door. "Oh dear," whispered Mrs. Little. "We'll be able to get through the trap door if we have to?" "Don't move," whispered Mr. Little. The cat jumped up to run after the yarn. When she saw the Littles, she stopped. She went into a crouch. Her eyes were hard, and her tail began twitching. The cat was getting set to attack. Suddenly, Tom walked a few steps towards the cat. He held out his hand. "Nice kitty," he said in a soft voice. "Come here, kitty." "Tom, psst, Tom," Mr. Little hissed. "Come back. Don't be foolish." "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," said Tom again. All right, do you see him? So they come in through their trap door, the Littles do, and they roll this ball of yarn so the cat has something to play with. But the cat sees Littles, and now she's like crouching down. And it looks like she's about to attack them. But now Tom, the boy, is calling out to the cat. What do you think is going to happen next? Do you think the cat's going to attack him? Let's see. The cat's tail stopped twitching. She cocked her head and looked at Tom. "Here, kitty, kitty," Tom went on. "Come here, girl." "Meow," said the cat. Her eyes softened. "Amazing," said Mr. Little under his breath. Tom took a few more steps. "Nice kitty," he said over and over. Then the Littles heard a strange noise coming from the cat. A deep, soft, pleasant humming. The cat was purring. Now Tom was standing next to the cat. He reached up and scratched her gently under her chin. The cat closed her eyes slowly and purred louder. Tom kept talking to her all the while. "It was the talking that did it," said Mr. Little later. "The way I figure, the cat didn't know we were people until Tom started talking to her. I guess cats like people to talk to them." When the Newcombs left to return to the city, the cat didn't go with them. They thought she had wandered away and got lost. She hadn't. The cat had grown so fond of the Littles that she didn't want to leave. For one thing, Tom had taken to riding on the cat's back. The two became great friends. They went everywhere together. Do you see him? Riding the cat kind of like a horse. The day the Newcombs left, the cat found a hiding place and stayed out of sight. Mr. Newcomb looked all over the house. He never found her. "It's just as well," said Mrs. Newcomb. "She wouldn't have much fun in the city." "If she shows up, George Big, we'll take care of her," said Mr. Newcomb. The Big family came back from their vacation to find the cat sleeping next to the cellar stairs. "That cat must have sneaked in somehow," said Mr. Big. "We'll have to get rid of it." Tom Little had other ideas. "Not if I can help it," he said. Tom knew he would be able to think up something to make Mr. Big change his mind. But that is probably another story. The end. So in the end, the Littles and the cat were able to become friends. What did you think of the story? Did you like it? I hope so. Talk to you guys later. Bye.